Hi, I'm Cheryl from the Sewing Room channel. I'm going to give you a quick tip on how to store your leftover scraps and what you can do with those scraps for future projects. Now, many of you probably have scraps that look something like this, okay? Whoops, I dropped one. What you can do is you can cut these into squares and store them away. I know that on this piece, I'm going to get at least two 2.5-inch squares out of it, okay? So what I would do is I'd fold them in half, lay down my ruler, and go ahead and cut it out. Then when I'm done, I store them in little plastic bags like this. These are 3-inch squares, 8.5-inch squares. So those little Ziploc kitchen bags are very useful. So let me show you how I go about cutting out a square. Now, here is the one on my ruler, and here is a 5.5-inch line. I know I've already pre-measured this, so I know that I can get a 5.5-inch square. So go ahead and lay your ruler on top and make sure that the 5.5-inch portion has fabric underneath it, okay? So then just cut it, throw that scrap piece away, cut the other side. Then turn it and line it up again to cut the other two sides. I just had eye surgery, so I get a little crooked with my eyes, and then cut and then cut. Now, as I said, I store these by size. If I have a piece of fabric that is 1/8 to 1/4 of a yard, I file them in with my fat quarters. And I love these little shoe boxes, these plastic containers. They're great for storing your scraps. The little bags fit in here really nice. Your fat quarters fit in here really nice. And as you can see, I have a lot of scraps to deal with. I've really let it get out of hand. Okay? Now, if you have any suggestions or ideas, or you need help on how to store your items, leave a comment in the comments section below. I read all the comments, okay, and I try to answer as many as I can. Now, if you want to subscribe, click on my picture at the top. I'm Cheryl. There's going to be a lot more tips to come. See you next time, and happy sewing.